Hi guys, this is my 11th video of our user project. As I mentioned in the last video, this video I'm going to tell you about the programming part of our profile page. So let's start our video by pressing on sign in. So I sign in here. Here is our drop down my eShop. So I click on here my profile. So here is our profile. Okay, now let's start by clicking on this sign out. So I click on sign out. Oh, we are redirected to our home page, and whenever I try to click on my profile icon, I'm just getting reloaded inside the home.php. So let's sign in again. Here I click on sign in, and then I click on my profile. So we are in our profile. Okay, then first let's update our profile picture here. I click on sample image. I click on this one and I click on open. So then let's change our first name. Okay, the last name. Now I edit last two digits of our phone number. Then I click on this by 56, 60, 17 to 56, 65. Then the address line 2 makes 2. Then I just change the city here. I click on Ampara. Then let's click on update my profile. So you can see the profile image got updated, the name got updated here, and the mobile got updated here, and also the address line 1, address line 2, and according to the city, the district and the province is changed, and the postal code remained as its own value cause we didn't change it. And also inside of our database, we can go to user. Here in this email, all the data got recreated. So let's just edit our first name, Hasaranga. So I click on update my profile, and they are asking, are you sure you don't want to update profile image? Okay, I click on you have not selected any image. Then I click on OK, and you can see our first name has changed. And let's try to refresh this database and see is it okay. Let's click on this and let's click on refresh. You can see the data got what we call the data got refreshed, changed by Hasaranga. So when I click on this show password icon, we can see the password, and also here are some other data. Now let's talk about the programming part of this thing. So here is the programming part. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Here is the beginning of our programming part. First we add these CSS and the icon we talked about in the last video, and we make the connection.php required. Okay, then here is the if clause. So in this if clause, we make this inside the session array, if there is a user is set, we make $email equal $session u. Actually this is a variable, this is done by PHP, so we make this $email, and inside of that, here is the inside the session array user and email. That means the session inside email of the user inside session array assigned for the $email, and we make a dollar details details underscore results. Here is our database. No, not the database. Here is our query. We type database here, and it is a search query. First we select the eshop.user. We select all the results from here, and we make a left join. Actually, inner join is not working in here, so we use a left outer join. Eshop.user left join to the eshop.profile image on user email equal profile image dot user underscore email. It's this is image dot actually the profile image dot user underscore email is the foreign key from the user. So here is the whole inner join, not inner join query, left outer join query here. So at the end of that query, we make where email equal $email. That means the email we saved inside the cookie. And we may also make a data $data to get all the data one by one. We make a fetch assoc here. Detailed results getting fetched assoc associative array, get into the associative array $data. Inside the $data associative array, we can get each results one by one. So inside of our data, you can see first we make this our profile image. You can see this profile image. Now let's talk about how it is how it's getting updated. Okay, we can see first the image URL of the gender ID is equal to 1. Actually I am going to talk to you about this else if. That means if this empty, it's not, if it is not empty, and then else if means if it is empty. So if the field is not already filled, then that means field is empty, but the gender ID is 1, that means it's a male one. The image source is getting a male image, and else it's getting a female image. So this is how the programming part is working if the path is not there. So if the path is there, that is getting updated. You can see the image is rc equal data $data path. So this is how it makes if the data path is not empty. You can see let's go to our profile image. Here is our profile image table. You can see here is one by one our paths. These paths are getting by this thing. You can see $data. Inside of the $data, here is index path. So like that. Then after that we have let's talk about this update profile image. Here you can see we make a change image function here. That's the name of our function. Let's see how it's get coded. Here is our change image. Okay, let's see. Here is our change image. First of all, we get the view and the file. That means the view image and the profile image have through this thing. Here you can see the else one, actually the male one and the female one have the ID view image. You can see both have the view image ID, and the profile image ID is here. You can see. Okay, sorry. Okay, here is the inside of the label. here is the profile image one. So on the click of that, we get in the change image. Then file.change equal function, we make a unknown function here. And if the here you can see this file.file files array and get 0 index. We make a URL here, and window.url create object URL file1. We make the file1 as a URL. So view.src makes the URL. That means the view image is updating through this URL. The URL is our path is the URL. So here is how the image getting updated. And let's talk about this first name, last name, mobile, password, and email registration date. All are by just one field. Let's talk about a random one. Okay, let's talk about this mobile one. So it's get by this this PHP code. We make the PHP code inside the value. You can see this thing, data $data mobile, because all these data are already filled, so we don't need to get we don't need a if else clause here. You can see we already filled it inside our registration part, and it's inside the database right now, so we do not need to have a if clause. For the address line 1 and the address line 2, we need a if clause. If the address line 1 is already filled, that means it's working like this, and if the address line 1 is not filled, I make a placeholder, enter the first line of your email address. Also it's the same to the address line 2. And for the province district and city, we make separate result sets from the database. Actually, from the connection.php to connect the database, we make 3 search queries: select all from province, select all from district, and select all from city. Inside the select all from that means inside the province selection, we make we get this province.rs here, and the province.rs gets province num. Then province num means the number of rows here. If the number of rows, we make a for loop here to get the results one by one like this. You can see we have many provinces here. You can see there are provinces here, and here are districts here. Okay, then to do so, here you can see what we filled inside our database, what provinces. Okay, so you can see here province, here are the provinces, and when we click on this selection menu, there are 9 provinces. All those are filled inside of our database, and those are getting by this command. You can see province underscore data means the result set of the province get fetch to associative array province data. So here is it. Okay, you can see if the province data ID equal the data of the province ID, it means the item is already selected. That means we get like this. You can see the item is selected, East province is selected as we selected before. So if not, that means else the province data is getting updated. Okay, so you can see the district one here and the city one here, and also the postal code is also like the previous part. We talked about the first name, last name, well, not the first name, last name, address line 1 and 2. That's also not filled before, but might be filled part of entering this profile page passed by the user. Okay, now you can see the gender one here, and it's already locked. We just need to get the gender because it's already filled before, and it's not need to get filled again. Here is the last part of our page. We make if all these are not collected and all those are wrong, else, that means else, it's heading to the eShop home.php. This is the update profile process part of our profile page. Here you can see what are the types of images that's what we call that gettable. These are the JPG, JPEG, and the PNG, SVG plus XML. These are the types of images we can get. So inside of that, we make these if clauses here, and also here is the file name variable here. Okay, file.new extension. Here is the new extension, and we make the new extension .jpg. So the file is uploaded. The uploaded file is moving to our resources folder. Inside of the resources folder, we make this updated. Okay, if the data is already inside the what we call the database, we make an update here, and the username, actually the first name, last name, mobile, and all are like that, and also for the email, it's getting by the email. The email is equal to the session email. This is the end of our 11th video. Let's meet in our next video. Thank you guys for watching.